There's significant differences to somebody who knows what to look for. But you're right. To the average bobblehead out there,
to me, yeah,
they're not going to know the difference between us, right? If you saw me and Jim, if we're doing our job right, you're going to underestimate both of us and just walk by us both, right? You're going to be like, handsome old guy, handsome hairy guy, and you're going to move on with your life.
Yep.
In an ideal world. I don't think they give us handsome, though.
No, definitely not.
But
that's very true.
But that's how we want to look. That's how we want to look to the average bobblehead, like we're nothing. It's what we want. The thing is, once you actually know how the two sides work, once you can identify the culture or the personality differences or the unique aspects of each of us in that way, it becomes more clear, right? There's a certain edge to FBI officers because they deal with the scum of the universe in their own country, right? Every time they go head to head against an American criminal, like it's a personal affront because this is an American citizen who they're sworn to protect, who's now like threatening them and threatening the country they stand for. For us, we never go head to head with an American scumbag. Our scumbags are all foreign scumbags who really we want to use to gain an edge for the American people. So we kind of want to enable them to continue being scumbags. Completely different mentality. So we are much more conniving and manipulative. They are much more like direct and in your face. They're law enforcement. They have a badge and a gun, and they're not afraid to use either one. For us, we intentionally want to hide everything we have until the last possible moment. So when you get to know us, you'll see the difference fast.
The FBI did move a little bit more towards intelligence gathering, though.
That was Mueller. I mean, that was 9/11 driven. You know, we had to. But I will still say, now I don't know what's happened in the last 5 years, but I will still say that our intel collection and the analysis process still has a long way to go. You know, we still rely too much on flipping checks, looking at accounts and, you know, looking at things to say, oh yeah, we're going to be able to take this information and then turn it into questions, where the agency is amazing at taking as much as they can out of the person who they can turn and manipulate and do what they need to do in order to gain and garner the information. That benefits us too. Now, some agents are really good at source development. So some people don't even, they never look at a checking account. They never look at the money. They just grind the guy out until they get what they need. But it's not I wouldn't say it's across the board that we're really good at asset development. Where these guys, they're masters.
Right. So like FBI has a lot of duties, of which one is counterintelligence. CIA, we are an intelligence organization, of which no part of our organization is law enforcement, right? Again, getting into the administrative minutia that nobody cares about, we're given, the executive branch gives us different authorities to operate in different ways, intentionally, so that if we want to maximize our operations, we have to work with FBI. And if FBI wants to maximize their operational utility, they have to work with us because we are granted different authorities to do different types of things. And both of us really want to work with Department of Homeland Security. And both of us really want to work with NSA because they have different authorities that we don't have, right? It's like when you give your kids all one cookie to make sure that nobody gets to eat all dozen cookies kind of thing.